markets are falling after President Trump announced on Twitter that he is ending all negotiations on any sort of coronavirus relief deal.
The president tweeted out on October 6th, Tuesday, saying that he essentially wants to postpone stimulus talks with the Democrats into after the elections. Yes, you heard right, after the elections. And of course, the stock market reacts like a rock and falls off a cliff.
CNN's Manu Raju joins us live. Manu, were there any signs that this was going to come together at all or fall apart?
Well, this is a big surprise that the president is pulling the plug on these talks. I mean, they were still very far apart trying to get a deal, but negotiations were ongoing. They were actually expected to have talks today with Nancy Pelosi and Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin, and they've been trading proposals back and forth. Even though it was a long shot, there was still some hope that potentially a deal could come together. But the president, after having a conference call with Republican leaders and Steven Mnuchin, put out this tweet that surprised everybody on Capitol Hill. It makes it clear that there will not be a stimulus deal before the November election.
Welcome, everyone. I appreciate you for stopping by. Today, we're going to talk about three main things. We're going to take a look at Trump's tweet, go over how everyone reacted, including the market and the people, and what we can possibly expect for the future. If you like the content I'm putting out, please hit that like button down below. I would super appreciate that. Thanks. The market was trading up and down, and then wham! The president tweeted. In his tweet, Nancy Pelosi is asking for $2.4 trillion to bail out poorly run, high-crime Democrat states. Money that is in no way related to COVID-19. We made a very generous offer of $1.6 trillion, and as usual, she is not negotiating in good faith. I am rejecting their request and looking to the future of our country. I have instructed my representative to stop negotiating until after the election when, immediately after I win, we will pass a major stimulus bill that focuses on hardworking Americans and small businesses. I have asked Mitch McConnell not to delay, but to instead focus full-time on approving my outstanding nominee to the United States Supreme Court, Amy Coney Barrett. Our economy is doing very well. The stock market is at record levels, jobs and unemployment also coming back in record numbers. We are leading the world in economic recovery, and the best is yet to come. I thought it was kind of ironic how he said the market was at record levels, but after he tweeted that, the market took a huge dump and dropped like a piano. I don't think anything in my accounts are green today. If you remember earlier in the week, he tweeted right before leaving the Walter Reed Medical Center, asking both parties to get working together to make sure the American people gets a stimulus package. In my opinion, this tweet sounded like he wanted to get a stimulus out to people ASAP for everyone and get people what they needed. But now the president did a completely 180 and was like, nope, I'm done with these ridiculous stimulus negotiations and wants to pass on the buck for later. And of course, everyone reacted. All three major stock indexes seem to have fallen off a cliff. The S&P 500 straight down, the NASDAQ straight down, the Dow Jones also straight down, dropping like 600 points within 15 minutes. That is insane. Generally, markets do not like uncertainty, and while the market generally trades based on what is going to happen in the future, with now no stimulus coming in, the markets dropped hard, and everything now is leaning towards being uncertain. And of course, the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, had to react as well with this tweet. While I don't want to get too far into the politics, to me, it just seems like both the Democrats and Republicans are just pointing the finger at each other. They are blaming each other and saying that they did this and that, and in the end, the American people are once again becoming the real losers in this political landscape. And this is not changing anytime soon. Right now, I'm just expecting some more volatility to happen all the way into the elections in November. I won't be surprised if we even had some crazy movements down one day and up another. Until we're uncertain which presidential candidate is going to win, I'm thinking there are going to be some choppy waters ahead. So, what does that mean for my position? Well, I'm definitely going to be cash heavy and waiting for opportunities. I'm leaning towards a safer option trade, such as selling premium and buying normal shares of my favorite companies such as Apple and Tesla for the long-term portfolio, especially when they hit lower price targets that I'm interested in. And honestly, I'll love it if the market drops even more. So, slow to the bank, get your cash ready, because this is probably just the beginning. If something was interesting for you today, please don't forget to hit that like button down below. Thank you for watching. Peace.